Have you ever faced a challenge that seemed impossible? A mountain so high you thought you could never climb it? Well, today I want to share a timeless story that has inspired generations to believe in themselves. A story about a very special little engine. Our story begins in a busy rail yard, filled with all sorts of trains. One bright morning, a long train filled with wonderful things was ready to go. It was loaded with delicious food for children on the other side of the mountain: oranges, apples, creamy milk, and spinach. But that wasn't all. The train also carried amazing toys, toy animals, dolls, airplanes, puzzles, and books. Everything a child could ever dream of. The little clown on the train was especially happy, ready to make children laugh. The train was hitched to a powerful, shiny passenger engine. This engine was proud and strong. Puff, puff, chew, chew. It went, pulling the train out of the yard. It glided smoothly along the tracks, past green fields and through sunny meadows. The little clown and all the toys were having a wonderful time, excited to meet their new friends. But then trouble struck. Suddenly, with a loud jolt, the train stopped. The big, shiny engine had broken down. It couldn't move an inch. What were they going to do? The children on the other side of the mountain were waiting for all the wonderful food and toys. The little clown and the dolls looked out with worried eyes. They needed help, and fast. Just then, another big engine came, chugging down a nearby track. It was a brand new passenger engine, gleaming and looking very important. The little toys and the clown felt a surge of hope. The dolls waved their tiny handkerchiefs. "Oh, please, shiny new engine," they cried out. "Our engine has broken down. Will you please pull our train over the mountain? The children are waiting for us." But the shiny new engine looked down its nose. "Me pull you," it scoffed. "I am a passenger engine. I've just pulled a fine, big train with comfortable sleeping cars and a dining car. I pull important people, not shabby old trains like yours. I couldn't possibly pull the likes of you." And with a proud puff, it steamed away, leaving the little train and its toys feeling very discouraged. Their hope began to fade, but they couldn't give up. Soon, they heard another engine coming. This one was a big, strong freight engine. "He looks very powerful," said the little clown. "Surely he will help us." So, as the freight engine approached, the dolls and toys called out again, "Oh, big, strong engine, please help us. Our train is stuck, and the children on the other side of the mountain need their food and toys. Please, pull us over the mountain." The freight engine, however, just let out a loud, gruff snort. "I am a freight engine," it boomed. "I have just pulled a long train loaded with heavy machinery for the city. I am a very important engine indeed. I don't pull toys and dolls." And with a cloud of steam, it rumbled off down the track, leaving them all alone once more. By now, the little train was very sad. The little clown's painted smile seemed to droop. The toys were quiet. It felt like no one would ever help them. They were about to lose all hope when they saw another engine. This one was old and rusty. It looked tired and weary. As it passed, the toys called out, their voices small and weak, "Dear rusty old engine, can you please help us? Our train is stuck, and we need to get over the mountain to the children." The rusty old engine sighed, a tired, steamy sigh. "Oh, I am so tired," it wheezed. "I have been working hard all day. I am just too tired. I cannot. I I cannot. And it slowly clanked away, its weary groans echoing in the silence. The little toys were heartbroken. It seemed their journey was over before it had even truly begun. The children would get no food, no toys, no laughter from the little clown. But then, ... they heard a tiny sound. Puff, puff, chuff, chuff. It was a very little engine, a little blue engine, coming cheerfully down the track. She was a shunting engine, the kind that just moves cars around in the rail yard. She had never been over the mountain. She wasn't big or strong or shiny. The toys looked at each other. Should they even ask? She was so small, but they had to try. It was their last chance. So, the little clown called out, "Little blue engine, will you help us?" The shiny new engine, the big freight engine, and the rusty old engine have all refused. "We need to get over the mountain before the children wake up. Please, can you help us pull our train?" The little blue engine looked at the long train, and then up at the tall, steep mountain. She had never pulled such a big load before. She had never been asked to do such a big job. She could see the doubt in the toys' eyes, and she felt a little flicker of doubt herself. "I'm not very big," she said softly. "They only use me for switching cars in the yard. I have never been over the mountain." But then she looked at the sad faces of the dolls and the little clown. She thought about the children on the other side of the mountain, waiting for their breakfast and their toys. She couldn't let them down. She had to try. "I think I can," she said, her voice a little stronger now. "I think I can." So, she hitched herself to the front of the long train. She tugged and she pulled. She pulled and she tugged. The train was heavy, but the little blue engine was determined. Choof, 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 she went. "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." Slowly, the wheels began to turn. The train started to move. The dolls and the toy animals began to cheer. The little clown waved his hat. The little blue engine kept puffing, faster and faster. "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." As she started up the steep mountain track, the climb got harder. She had to pull with all her might. Her little wheels spun, and her steam hissed. She kept her focus, chanting her powerful mantra. "I think I ... K ... think I can ... Double quotes up. She went higher and higher. It was the hardest thing she had ever done. There were moments she felt she couldn't go on, but every time she thought of the children, she found a new burst of strength. "I think I can." And then she reached the top. She was at the very peak of the mountain. She could see the town in the valley below. She had done it. She hadn't let her size or her inexperience stop her. She had believed in herself. Now for the easy part. The little blue engine coasted happily down the other side of the mountain, her whistle tooting joyfully. "I thought I could. I thought I could. I thought I could," she puffed proudly. The train rolled right into the town, just as the children were waking up. They ran to their windows and saw the wonderful train. They had their delicious food and their amazing toys, all thanks to the little engine who wasn't afraid to try. This story isn't just about a train. It's about the power of a positive mindset. It's about perseverance. When you're faced with your own mountain, remember the little blue engine. Don't let doubt or the opinions of others stop you. Just tell yourself, I think I can. Because when you believe in yourself, you can achieve incredible things. Thanks for watching today. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that hopefully brightens your day. Until next time, keep believing in yourself.